Heat, 1995, is a gripping crime drama directed by Michael Mann, exploring the thin line between crime and law, and the two men who live on opposite sides of it yet mirror each other in spirit. The story follows Neil McCauley, Robert De Niro, a disciplined, intelligent, and professional thief who lives by a strict rule: don't let yourself get attached to anything you can't walk out on in 30 seconds if you feel the heat around the corner. Neil leads a team of skilled criminals, Chris, Val Kilmer, Michael, and Trejo, pulling off high-stakes robberies with military precision. During an armored truck heist, things go wrong, and several guards are killed. This draws the attention of Lieutenant Vincent Hanna, Al Pacino, an obsessive Los Angeles detective known for his relentless pursuit of criminals. Vincent is as intense and passionate about his work as Neil is about his. Both men are perfectionists, living for their professions, but losing everything else in the process. Vincent's marriage is collapsing, and his stepdaughter is emotionally broken, while Neil has no personal ties, until he meets Edie, a kind and simple woman who unknowingly awakens his buried longing for a normal life. Their connection becomes Neil's one weakness in a life built on control and detachment. As Vincent's team begins to track Neil's crew, the two men start a psychological cat-and-mouse chase through Los Angeles. When they finally meet face-to-face in a quiet cafe, they share one of cinema's most iconic conversations. They acknowledge their similarities, both driven, lonely, and trapped by their own code, and admit that if the situation demands, one will have to kill the other. Despite their mutual respect, their paths are destined to collide violently. Neil and his crew plan one last big score, a major bank robbery. The sequence that follows is legendary, a deafening shootout in downtown LA, shot with brutal realism. The heist goes terribly wrong, several crew members are killed, and Neil barely escapes. He plans to flee with Edie, leaving crime behind forever. But when he learns that his associate Trejo betrayed him, he cannot resist seeking revenge, a fatal mistake that puts him directly in Vincent's path. In the film's haunting climax at an airport, Neil tries to evade capture, running through the floodlit runways as planes roar overhead. Vincent tracks him down, and after a tense pursuit, he fatally shoots Neil. As Neil dies, he reaches out and takes Vincent's hand, a moment of silent understanding between two men who were always reflections of each other. Vincent stands over him, victorious yet hollow, realizing that he's lost the only person who truly understood his life's obsession. Heat is not just a crime thriller, but a meditation on loneliness, discipline, and destiny. It shows how two men, one criminal and one cop, are bound by